These are 12 English nouns which can easily be converted into Spanish nouns and Spanish verbs. You can see how all of these verbs have a tion ending. You can also see that all of these nouns in Spanish are feminine because they have the la. La is the feminine article, el is the masculine article. All of these nouns can be converted into Spanish words by changing the tion to a cion and adding an accent over the o. The accent means that the syllable is emphasized. All of these Spanish nouns can then be converted into Spanish verbs by taking the root form and adding ar, except la sensación, because that means to feel. And the verb to feel in Spanish is sentir, which is an IR verb. So to say the publication in Spanish, you would say la publicación. And the verb is publicar, which means to publish. To say concentration in Spanish, you would say la concentración. And the verb is concentrar. Oh, I need a R. Concentrar means to concentrate. To say determination in Spanish, you would say la determinación. And the verb is determinar, which means to determine. To say preparation in Spanish, you would say la preparación. And the verb is preparar, which means to prepare. To say realization in Spanish, you would say la realización. The verb darse cuenta means to realize, but it translates to give an account. To say sensation in Spanish, you say la sensación. When you have a sensation, you feel something. The verb to feel in Spanish is sentir. Conversation in Spanish means la conversación, and the verb is conversar, which means to converse. Fascination in Spanish means la fascinación. The verb is fascinar, which means to fascinate. To say precipitation in Spanish, you would say la precipitación. The verb is precipitar, which means to precipitate. To say condensation in Spanish, you would say la condensación. The verb is condensar, which means to condensate. To say vaporization in Spanish, you would say la vaporización. And the verb is vaporizar, which means to evaporate. Lastly, to say declaration in Spanish, you would say la declaración. The verb is declarar, which means to declarate. Like and follow The Realist Aaliyah for more content.